Imagine for a moment that your money is slipping through your fingers like sand. You work hard, but at the end of every month, you are left wondering, where did it all go? What if I told you there is a simple planner that can completely change how you see, spend, and save your money? And the best part, it is so easy that even if you have never budgeted before, you can make it work starting today. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to build a budget planner that actually works. But there is one key step that most people miss. If you do not know it, your budget will fail. Stick with me, because I am going to reveal that missing piece. Number 1. Why most budgets fail. Let's start with the truth. Most people hate budgeting. Why? Because they think it means cutting out everything fun and living on rice and beans. Or because they try to follow a complicated spreadsheet that only an accountant could love. And here is the result: frustration, guilt, and eventually quitting. But here is the real problem. They are focusing only on numbers instead of building a system that fits their life. A budget planner that works is not about punishment. It is about giving you control and freedom. Think of it as telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. Example: imagine you earn $3,000 a month. Without a plan, that money disappears into rent, groceries, takeout, streaming services, and random Amazon orders. At the end of the month, nothing is left. A working budget planner makes sure that every dollar has a job. Even fun money gets planned in advance, so you can enjoy it guilt-free. Number 2. Know your why. Before you touch numbers, you need a reason. Why do you even want a budget? Do you want to pay off credit card debt? Save for a house? Finally, stop living paycheck to paycheck. This step is powerful, because when budgeting feels tough, your why will keep you going. Without a reason, you will give up. With a reason, you will push through. Example: Sarah decided to budget because she wanted to take her kids on a family vacation. Every time she felt tempted to overspend on clothes, she remembered the beach trip waiting for them. That simple reason kept her consistent, and 6 months later, she had the money saved. Number 3. Track before you plan. Here's the mistake most beginners make. They jump straight into creating a budget without knowing how they actually spend. That is like going on a diet without knowing what you eat. You need to track your expenses for at least 1 month. Write down every purchase: coffee, gas, groceries, lunch at work, everything. This will show you your spending habits and highlight leaks. Example: Tom thought he was spending $200 a month on food. When he tracked, it turned out to be $500. No wonder he was broke by the 15th of every month. Tracking gave him the reality check he needed. Number 4. Pick the right planner tool. Here is where most people get stuck. Do you use a notebook, a spreadsheet, or an app? The truth is, the best tool is the one you will actually use. If you love writing things down, go with a notebook. If you like numbers and formulas, use Excel or Google Sheets. If you are glued to your phone, try apps like Mint or an app. Do not overcomplicate it. The planner only works if you stick to it. Example: Jenny hated spreadsheets but loved writing by hand. She bought a $5 notebook, made her own columns for income, expenses, and savings, and used colored pens. It was simple, and she stuck with it. Number 5. Calculate your income. This might sound obvious, but many people forget to count their full income correctly. Write down all the money coming in each month: salary, side hustles, child support, freelance gigs, every source. Make sure you use your take-home pay, not your salary before taxes. Example: John earned $4,000 before taxes, but his actual paycheck was $3,200. If he planned with $4,000, he would always be short. Once he started using his real income, his budget balanced. Number 6. List your expenses. Now divide your expenses into 2 groups: fixed and variable. Fixed are things like rent, utilities, car payment, and insurance. They do not change much. Variable are things like groceries, gas, dining out, and shopping. They move up and down. Listing both gives you a clear picture. Example: let's say your fixed bills are $1,500. Your variable spending last month was $1,300. That means $2,800 is already spoken for if you do nothing. Knowing this lets you plan ahead. Number 7. Give every dollar a job. This is the secret step that makes your budget planner actually work. Do not leave money floating around. Assign it a job. This is called zero-based budgeting. Your income minus your expenses equals to 0. That does not mean you spend every dollar. Some of those jobs will be savings or debt payments. When every dollar has a purpose, you will not waste it. Example, if you earn $3,000, you might assign $1,000 to rent, $400 to groceries, $300 to car payment, $200 to savings, $100 to debt, and so on. At the end, your total is $3,000. Nothing is unassigned. Number 8. Use the 50-30-20 rule. If zero-based budgeting feels overwhelming, try the 50-30-20 rule. Spend 50% on needs, 30% on wants, and 20% on savings or debt. It is simple, flexible, and works as a starting point. Example, with a $3,000 income, that means $1,500 goes to rent, bills, and food. $900 goes to fun spending like dining out, hobbies, or Netflix. $600 goes to savings or debt. If your numbers do not match perfectly, adjust slowly over time. Number 9. Build an emergency fund. One of the most important jobs for your money is building an emergency fund. Without it, one surprise bill can destroy your budget. Start with a goal of $500. Then build it to cover 3 months of expenses. Example, Lisa's car broke down, and the repair costs $600. Before, that would have gone on a credit card. But because she had an emergency fund, she paid in cash and avoided debt. Number 10. Plan for fun. Here is a big mistake beginners make. They cut out everything fun. That makes the budget feel like a punishment. You need to include fun money in your planner. It could be $50 for movies, $100 for eating out, or whatever fits your life. Planning fun makes it sustainable. Example, Mike allowed himself $80 a month for video games. Because it was in the plan, he enjoyed them guilt-free and still hit his savings goals. Number 11. Review and adjust. Your first budget will not be perfect. That is normal. Review at the end of every month. Look at what worked and what did not. Did you overspend on groceries? Did you forget an expense? Adjust for next month. Over time, your budget will get stronger. Example, Emily noticed she was constantly overspending on gas. She adjusted by increasing her gas budget and cutting back slightly on dining out. Small tweaks made her budget realistic. Number 12. Automate where possible. If you forget to pay bills or move money to savings, automation will save you. Set up automatic transfers to your savings account. Put bills on auto pay. The less you have to remember, the easier it is to stay consistent. Example, Jason set up $200 to move automatically to savings every payday. After 6 months, he had $1,200 without even thinking about it. Number 13. Track progress and celebrate. Budgeting is not just about discipline. It is about progress. Celebrate small wins. Paid off a credit card. Saved your first $1,000. Mark it down. Reward yourself with something small that fits your budget. Celebrating keeps you motivated. Example, when Anna saved her first $500, she treated herself to a nice dinner. That small reward kept her excited about saving more. Number 14. The missing key. Remember at the beginning I told you most budgets fail because people miss one key step. Here it is. Accountability. You need something that keeps you honest. It could be a friend, a spouse, or even writing your progress on a calendar. Without accountability, it is too easy to quit. With it, you will stay on track even when it is hard. Example, Mark shared his budget goals with his best friend. Every month they checked in. Knowing someone would ask kept Mark consistent. Number 15. Budget by paycheck. Instead of planning your budget by month, break it down by paycheck. This works especially well if you get paid every 2 weeks. Plan where every dollar from each paycheck will go before you even receive it. This makes it easier to stay on track and prevents overspending early in the month. Example, if you earn $1,500 every 2 weeks, you might assign the first paycheck to rent, groceries, and gas, and the second paycheck to utilities, debt payments, and savings. That way, you never feel like all your money disappears at once. Number 16. Use cash envelopes for trouble categories. If you always overspend in certain categories like dining out, groceries, or shopping, try using cash envelopes. Put the budgeted amount of cash in an envelope for that category. When the money is gone, you stop spending. This makes you more aware of your habits. Example, if you give yourself $200 for eating out, put that in an envelope. Once the envelope is empty, no more takeout until next month. It is a simple but powerful way to stay disciplined. Number 17. Plan for irregular expenses. Many budgets fail because people forget about irregular expenses. Things like car repairs, holiday gifts, school supplies, or annual insurance premiums. These are not monthly, but they are predictable. Set aside a small amount every month so you are ready when they come. Example: if you know Christmas gifts usually cost you $600, save $50 a month all year. By December, you have the full amount without going into debt. Number 18. Create sinking funds. A sinking fund is a savings account for specific goals. Instead of keeping all savings in one place, divide them by purpose. Vacation, new laptop, car maintenance, all can have their own sinking fund. This keeps your budget organized and prevents surprises. Example: Emma wanted a new couch that cost $1,200. She set up a sinking fund and added $100 a month. After 1 year, she bought it in cash without touching her emergency fund. Number 19. Cut the silent expenses. Silent expenses are those small, sneaky costs you do not notice. Streaming subscriptions, unused gym memberships, or apps you forgot you signed up for. Cutting just a few of these can free up money without changing your lifestyle much. Example: Brian had 3 streaming services, costing him $45 a month. He cut it down to one service, saving $30 every month, or $360 a year. Number 20. Budget seasonal adjustments. Your spending changes with the seasons. Summer might bring higher electric bills from air conditioning. Winter may mean holiday shopping or heating costs. Adjust your budget planner to match these seasonal shifts so you are never caught off guard. Example: in July, Maria's electric bill was $180 compared to her usual $90. She adjusted her budget by reducing dining out that month to cover the extra cost. Number 21. Track your net worth. A budget planner is not just about tracking income and expenses. Add a simple net worth tracker to see the big picture. Net worth is your assets minus your debts. Watching this number grow over time can be very motivating. Example: at first, Chris had a negative net worth because of student loans. But every month, as he paid down debt and added to savings, his net worth improved. It kept him encouraged to continue budgeting. Number 22. Budget with percentages. If your income changes each month, a percentage-based budget might work better. Instead of assigning exact dollar amounts, assign percentages of income to categories. This way, your budget flexes with your earnings. Example: a freelancer earning $4,000 one month and $2,500 the next can still save 20%. Spend 50% on needs and 30% on wants. The dollar amounts change, but the balance stays consistent. Number 23. Add a debt snowball or avalanche plan. If you have debt, make your budget planner work for you by including a repayment strategy. The debt snowball means you pay off the smallest debt first, while the avalanche means you pay the highest interest debt first. Both give structure and speed up debt freedom. Example: Julia owed $500 on one card, $2,000 on another, and $6,000 on a loan. Using the snowball method, she paid off the $500 first. That quick win gave her motivation to keep going. Number 24. Include a miscellaneous category. Unexpected little things always come up. Parking tickets, birthday gifts, a school fundraiser. Without a budget category, they throw you off. Add a small miscellaneous section in your planner to cover them. Example: Kevin added $50 a month for miscellaneous. When he had to buy a last-minute birthday gift for a coworker, it came from this category, and his budget stayed on track. Number 25. Practice the 24-hour rule. Impulse spending can wreck a budget. Build in a 24-hour rule for non-essential purchases. If you see something you want, wait 24 hours before buying. Most of the time, the urge will pass, and you will save money. Example: Rachel saw a $120 pair of shoes online. She waited 24 hours and realized she did not really need them. She put that money toward her vacation fund instead. Imagine this. 3 months from now, instead of wondering where your money went, you will know exactly what happened to every dollar. You will have savings growing, debt shrinking, and even fun money planned. That is the power of a simple budget planner that works. The question is, will you start today or keep waiting? What is the biggest budgeting challenge you face right now?